Hey, my name is Virginia, and I'm from Jupiter Arts Crafts on Instagram and now on YouTube. Thank you for stopping by and joining me here today. Welcome to my channel. This video is actually a big thank you to all of you who have watched and liked, and subscribed to my channel, probably after watching the very first YouTube video I posted, which was the Ruby and Pearl XO Ruby Tuesday guest design team project that I posted a few weeks ago. Heather, thank you so much for asking me to do that project. So I'm happy that you have joined me, and with that, I am motivated to stick around YouTube and hopefully make some videos and share with you some of my crafty and a little bit artsy creation. So welcome everyone. So for this video, I am doing a kind of like a process video share, not really a tutorial, but sort of an upcycled cardboard box with embossed brown packaging or packaging paper. um, I call it brown paper packaging, but they come in many different colors. So what we're gonna be needing is a cardboard box of the shape you would want, the shape and size that you would want it to be. For this case, I cut it up to the size I needed, and some brown paper packaging or paper packaging, which I have embossed with one of my favorite embossing folders. Um, this particular brown box I made is something that I used for a flower arrangement I did for as a gift for my sister-in-law over the weekend. I actually posted this on Instagram over the weekend. Um, so cardboard box, brown paper packaging, embossed. We could also use printables, napkin decoupage. I have done some of those in my previous posts before, which I think I got a good reception on Instagram when I posted them, and actually that's one of my favorite storage solution, decoupage cardboard boxes. So going back to the supplies, we need glue, maybe scissors, and as you can see on here, I am using some gift card, not actually, those are like the hotel gate doorknob cards. Sorry, I confess. I'm keeping those cards whenever I like the images in them, or I have a good experience with like the hotel or a vacation I went into. I keep them, and some gift cards also that have nice images. I still have them, and eventually I found good use for them. And this is like I use them to apply glue on paper and surfaces, which is my favorite applicator of glue, because it's so hard for me to squeeze the bottle, and this is so convenient, and it takes so much space at a time, which makes it faster. So what I've done is apply the glue to the strip of embossed brown paper packages and glue it into the cardboard box and cover the entire thing to where you want it to be. So after covering the entire box with the decoupaged brown paper, I sealed it with a matte gel medium. We could use Mod Podge also, but I prefer the matte gel medium because it's the least glossy of over the matte Mod Podge. I coated it 2 times. I believe for this box I only coated it once because I'm not sure where this box is gonna end, but for the one that I am using for my own use, I coated it 2 times for additional protection. And just a little side story about YouTube video, like my first the DT project that I first posted here was kind of an incidental YouTube video because I had initially just intended to post it on Instagram, which is what I told Heather because I haven't done any YouTube videos before, but I really wanted to do the project because I really like Heather's digital creations and her creative projects here on YouTube. I'm a big fan of her. But as I was uploading the video, which was kind of like only, I think, 25 minutes long, which I checked on Instagram beforehand that it says that I could upload up to 60 minutes of video, but after trying for like 2 hours, I couldn't upload it. So the next instinct is at the same moment I tried to figure out how to open a YouTube channel. I was actually using my husband's account to watch all the creative people here in YouTube, and I don't have my own account and I don't have a channel. So a brief research, I was able to create an account, create a channel, and posted that video. So it was kind of like, first of all, I'm not that good at doing videos, so I apologize for the. I don't think it was that good, the video, but I really appreciate you guys watching it. And now, here I am. I took a lot of courage doing this voiceover, as this is not my comfort zone, but I feel like I could explain better what I'm trying to convey as with everyone. So just bear with me. Okay, so going back, I moved on to another box that I created, which was a storage box of my Rose Hill paper, handmade papers, and some of the vintage papers that I buy from her shop. Those are some of my favorite papers that I use with my journal makings and ephemera, and I have it sitting in this Target box for a long time now, and I haven't had chance to do the decoupage upcycling, which was the original plan for that. Since I did that box for the flower arrangement, I said I better do this. So for this one, I selected the gray paper packaging. I should have doubled it up because this is a little thinner than the brown paper packaging, but I didn't think that beforehand, and I didn't want to do it over. So in the meantime, I think this would do. It's a little thinner and flimsier, and some of the when I embossed it, some of the holes, it made little holes, but it's okay. It's gonna be protected by the gluing. So just the same process as I did earlier with the previous box. I cut it to the shape I want, and with the flap that I folded inside to just reinforce the box, I used the Fabri-Tac glue because it dries faster. But the one glue that I used for most of my crafting is the Aline's original tacky glue. I use it both with paper and fabric, But when I need something that needs to be dried immediately, I use the fabric tack. Um, after coating it with the matte gel medium, I use the gilding wax. It's gold gilding wax from Creative Expressions that I used to gild most whenever I want something gold and shiny. That's what I used, and I did that after sealing the box with the matte gel medium. So back here to the process. So same thing, I am gluing the I think I'm still working on the shape of the box, and then I think I start picking the papers that I am going to use. I think I use most of the strips that I embossed. I actually embossed that kind of like brown gold paper was the foil from a wine bottle. I saw it laying uh, next to my paper, and then I embossed it, and I thought I would be using it with this project, but I ended up not using it. So with this one, since paper was slightly thinner than the brown papers, I was like really careful when pressing it into the uh, cardboard box with the glue on it, so it doesn't flatten the embossing. Also with the cards that I use, the credit cards or whatever, the cards that I use for spreading the glue, I just leave it after I use it, and then the next time around that I need to use it, it's all dried up, and I peel off the dried glue. And the same with the container where I put my the tacky glue. Once it's like done, like I've used up most of the glue in the box, I just leave it open for a while, and then when it's dry, I just peel off the excess next uh, before pouring in the next glue to store in the little jar. Oh, okay. So I cut up the video. Actually, this video was so long, I had to cut it up because I know I can't upload that long a video. So when I am done with the gluing most of it, I kind of like reinforce the edges where I didn't have much of the glue, with also the edge of that card, the plastic card. But it doesn't really matter because when I coat it with matte gel medium, it will actually seal those little holes there. But that's what I did. Also, one other thing that I think I didn't show in this was that on the inside, I kept part of the box brown because I kind of like want to see an evidence of what the original material of that box is, which is the brown box, which the brown I like browns too, but to kind of like finish the edge there, I did stuck a trim of like a vinyl wallpaper that I had in my stash. I don't think I took a picture of it. I didn't film it, but that's what I did. And then after I did that, like what I said, with the brown box, I coated it with the matte gel medium. This one I coated it 2 times. And then, of course, I have to dry it in between, maybe like an hour or 2 hours. And sometimes I leave it overnight if I'm like I think I did this before going to work. So what sorry, this recording is choppy. The video is shaking. Uh, so after I coated it with a matte gel medium, I inked the embossing with super tip pens that I brushed off on the foam. I was planning to brush it off with soft pastels, but I can't find my daughter's soft pastels. So when I find it, I'll probably go over it with probably a grayish pastel, so it will turn bluish gray rather than more green, which is what happened here. Also, I added a little chipboard charm with a printable from Ruby and Porlexo, which is a tutorial I learned from Heather of Rose Hill Paper Cottage, and that she has in her YouTube channel, which I'll link both of their channels in here. Thank you, Heather of Rose Hill Paper, for letting me use your name branding here, because this is how actually these papers sit on my desk for my projects. She has amazing handmade papers and vintage paper ephemeras in her shop. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out with me with this video. Thank you. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, and you all guys have a good day. Thank you.